Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and on this channel we talk about all things fandom and we talk about them in a positive way. If that's something that appeals to you, you've come to the right place. And this is also Terrifying Tuesday today, and on Terrifying Tuesday we talk about all things horror. So today we're going to be talking about a Scream 6 theory that maybe Sam is actually responsible for the killers chasing them this time, and exactly how that is true. That she is potentially being blamed for the murders, and these killers could in fact be trying to frame her. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so of course Sam is responsible for the events going on in Scream 6, but this theory actually states that Sam is fighting a rumor that she in fact committed those murders in 5. So she committed the murders in 5, that means the other two killers were innocent. So that's what she's having to fight against from a lot of people who are reading the articles and seeing the stuff within the Scream world. In other words, a lot of people she meets, even in New York, probably believe that she is guilty. So a lot of people are saying that these two killers in this movie are trying to frame Sam because they do believe that she is psycho, that she is a psychotic killer and needs to be brought to justice. And they're willing to go as far as it takes to make sure that this happens. Now, I personally think this is a little bit of a weak theory, and I don't think that it's going to happen. I think that part of that theory is true. I think we are going to see her battling against this rumor that she is potentially the killer. I definitely can see that happening. What I don't see happening, however, is that these killers want to frame her because they believe that the other two people were innocent. Maybe they do believe they're innocent, but that isn't going to be their entire motive. I think what we're going to see in this movie is potentially a new way around things, where they said new city, new rules, and that could very well be it. New place, new rules. And with this happening, the sky is the limit as to what they can do. I think what we're going to end up seeing here is her being chased by people that want her to believe she is the killer. They kind of said we're getting new rules, and with new rules, I think that some of this theory may be true, but that gaslighting could be the cause. I like the fact that they want to change the rules, and I like the fact that there could be more than even 2 killers in this movie. But ultimately, they've got to have a bigger goal in mind if they're chasing after her now. Especially after the whole Billy Loomis thing in the last movie, we want something that pays off here as fans. We want to see her next journey. And what better way to up the ante by making her believe that she is in fact a killer? I think that that could be what they're trying to do. It's been done in classic movies before, and I think doing it here may actually work. So that's what I think is going to happen. But I also said in the last video that I think that we're going to be getting to see a little bit of Stu in this movie. And I stand by that, because if they're going to make her think that she is being chased, I believe that what we could see, and this is a wild theory, mind you, that probably won't happen, but if it did, how cool would it be? If these guys are trying to gaslight her into believing she's the killer, why wouldn't they use Stewie to do this? Use Stu Mocker to drive her insane. Even if he's dead, especially if he's dead, think about the ghost of Stu Mocker coming after her, at least as far as she is concerned. Imagine how crazy she would sound, especially after seeing her father in the last movie. So I think that that could be where we go. I think that that is a possibility, them actually trying to gaslight her into believing she's the killer. I don't think that what we're seeing is like other people are saying, where they are upset because they believe that the killers in Scream 5 were not real killers, that Sam did it all. Like I said, maybe they believe that, but the reason behind what they're doing still has to be something else. But you have to look inside the mind of these people and determine what is their motive. I think that a deeper motive would be them believing that she did it, and therefore wanting to get revenge on her for it. So they might actually believe not only that she is guilty, but all of her friends are guilty by proxy, that they all did this. There are people that would believe that they all did this. After all, they were all present in the area when this was going on. And the fact of the matter is, while the two main characters actually did end up killing the two killers, it still holds up that these guys were in the room and could potentially be held just as guilty as them. Somebody who is possibly a member of these two people's family. Or, keep in mind, this was an online meeting. Amber and Richie met online. And if they met online, could there have been an entire room dedicated to this? After all, this would not be out of the ordinary. If you remember, in the original Scream 2, Billy Loomis's mom went online to find her assistant killer. You know, her one that she intended to blame. So could it be possible that this internet group plays a bigger part in this movie than ever before? And that could be why there is more than one mask. That could be why there is more than one killer in this one. Possibly 3 or 4. Who knows? At this point in the story, that cult of Ghostface doesn't seem so far-fetched. Because ultimately, if they're going with this whole fact that 2 sets of killers now within the Scream universe have met their partner online, then there are a lot more of them out there. And whether or not, magically, somehow, Stu Macher is behind it, it still stands to reason that they would use his image and Billy Loomis's image to drive whoever they wanted insane. They believe that she has ruined something for them, possibly. Or if it is in fact the case where they believe that the two people are innocent because they're related to them or this or that, then that becomes something else entirely. She is responsible for those murders, and that's what people think. I don't think it's the accusation that is driving their motive. I don't think they believe these two people were innocent and that she's guilty, and that's their whole reason for doing this. I lean more towards this whole cult than I do anything else. But I want to know what you guys think. So don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know what you think. And then also don't forget to share so that other people can be part of the conversation as well. And then don't forget to smash that like button as hard as you can, because it helps the channel. We appreciate it so much. And then Miko says we need more subscribers. And you don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And then yes, friends, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. At the end of the day, fandom is family.